The Shepherd's Lesson: Why Truth Matters. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled at the foot of a rolling green hill, lived a shepherd boy named Amir. Every morning, Amir would lead his flock to graze on the hilltop's lush grass, and every evening he would guide them safely home. Though the work was simple, Amir loved the freedom of the open fields, most days at least. But one afternoon, as the sun climbed high and the sheep grazed lazily around him, Amir felt the weight of boredom settle in. He watched the villagers working together in the fields below, children as they played, and friends chatting beneath the shade of the old olive trees, and he thought, "Why am I the only one here, all alone?" A wry smile crept across his face. "I know just what to do," he muttered. He strode to the very edge of the hill, cupped his hands around his mouth, and shouted at the top of his lungs. "Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is chasing the sheep! Please, someone help!" Instantly, the villagers dropped their tools and raced up the hill, hearts pounding, to rescue Amir's flock. But when they arrived, they found only Amir standing there, no wolf in sight, and the sheep munching grass as peacefully as ever. "Where is the wolf?" one villager demanded. "Why would you cry for help when there's no danger?" Amir threw back his head and laughed. "Ha! I fooled you all," he crowed. The villagers shook their heads in annoyance and trudged back down the hill, muttering warnings against false alarms. Delighted by his trick, Amir could not resist repeating it the very next day. Again he cried, "Wolf! Wolf!" And again the villagers sprinted to the rescue, only to find that Amir, once more, had simply laughed at their expense. This time, the villagers' faces were red with anger. "Don't cry wolf unless there really is a wolf," they scolded, and went home shaking their heads. Several days passed in silence. The sheep grazed undisturbed, and Amir grew restless. One golden afternoon, while the flock dozed beneath the warm sun, Amir noticed one of his sheep darting for cover. His heart froze as he saw a real wolf slip out from behind a rocky crag, its eyes fixed on the flock. Amir's blood ran cold. He raced to the hill's edge and shouted at the top of his lungs, "Wolf! Wolf, please! This time it's real! Help me, someone!" But the villagers, remembering his earlier pranks, paid him no mind. They shrugged and continued working in the fields below, convinced it was another of Amir's tricks. Amir's calls grew frantic, concerned. A few climbed the hill and found him sitting alone, trembling and tears streaking his dusty cheeks. "There really was a wolf," Amir sobbed. "Why didn't you come when I called?" An elder villager sat beside him and spoke gently. "Amir, we warned you. Nobody believes a liar, even when he tells the truth. You brought this sorrow upon yourself." Amir bowed his head in shame, the lesson heavy in his heart. From that day on, he never lied again, and he worked hard to earn back the trust he had so carelessly thrown away. Moral of the story: honesty is always the best policy. A reputation for truth takes time to build, but can be destroyed in an instant by a single lie.